Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is November 22nd, so it's Woozi's birthday. Woozi is a member from the Korean group 17, and I like their music a lot, if you couldn't tell by the other content I've done on them already. So today we will be drawing him, so yes. Let's get started. It's pretty cool. And before you ask what tablet program I use, it's Procreate, and I'm using an iPad Pro. So there's this really cool function I found on Procreate, which, where is it? Here, reference, and then you can go to image and then import image. So then now I can use this, and now I have my picture. So this is the picture we will be drawing today. I should also tell you when I'm drawing, although this is my photo reference, I actually have a lot of references that I use to base my art style off of. So I was scrolling through Instagram, and this artist has a doodle account, and I think their art is really pretty, so I'm gonna try using this style and incorporate it into my own. They're really cool. And another artist I use for to do realistic is called is this artist. Can you see? So their art is really amazing as well. Especially they did draw 17 heart. How do you do that? Can you please tell me how? Okay, I should save this. So I'm gonna base this drawing off of these two artists and try to incorporate my own art into it. I can use these two photos as reference. So I have that on the side while I'm drawing using this photo here. Hello everyone, so it is now editing and recording beta here. Firstly, I would like to thank you all so much. Again, I know I thank you guys somehow in every video that I post, but I am actually really grateful, so that's why I do that. And we also hit 50k subs. What is happening? I was still processing 10k subscribers a few months ago, and now this milestone has approached us, so I am really grateful for that. I wanted to do a voiceover because I wanted the video to be more interesting, so you have something to listen to while drawing, and I'll also be elaborating on what I am doing in the speed paint, so you guys know my thought process and just how, an explanation of what I'm doing basically, so you can have better understanding of what's going on. And also I did a IG poll and have you guys suggest some topics I can talk about during this video, so you guys can know a bit about me more as well. So let's get started. So I'm going to be talking about the sketch now. So as you can tell earlier, the first thing I started was the eyes. I start from the eyes just because I'm used to it, and also for me the eyes is one of the most important parts for the human face. So that's why I start there, and the eyes help me know where to space out where the other parts of the face will be, like the nose, the hair, the mouth, the ears, etc. Obviously, you don't have to start from the eyes as well. That's just what I do, and it's the easiest for me. So when I'm creating the sketch, as I said earlier, the main things I would think about is how to space out my drawing, so I know which line, which part goes where, and how far apart it is from one another, and if the rotation is correct, and also if the line is similar to the shape is similar to the shape in the reference photo. So those are the main points I do. For me, I think the most important part when drawing a portrait is also getting the face look right. For the body or the face, it's okay if it looks a little bit off, because if you move a tiny part that, doesn't look like the person anymore, especially if you're doing fan art of someone, or if you're trying to paint someone getting it look like the person might also be a challenge. And thankfully, I think this drawing does look like Woozi, or I mean, you can tell me if it does. I stare at the drawing for too long. So now we're moving on to the painting process. So as you can tell earlier, I did start with the base color and then I slowly start adding the different shades of shadow in. So that is my main plan, and after I add the main gist of the colors, then I start going in and really start rendering and making things look smooth and making the colors blended. And so that is my plan, or that's how I do these type of drawings. So yeah, those are the main things I consider while painting. I hope this explanation was helpful. Yeah, and just maybe also watch some speed paints in the past if you're curious, because I also talk about my whole process in those videos as well. Since there's going to be a small intervention of the speed paint, I'm going to end this voice recording here and then talk to you guys with the topics from IG later. By the way, follow me if you haven't. Yeah. Hello everyone, it's been approximately 1 hour and 45 minutes around, or almost 2 hours now. My camera will run out of battery, so I'm going to go charge this and take a short little break, and I will be back. Whee. Hello everyone, I am back. It is now 5 p.m. I started this at 2 p.m. and then I took a 1 hour break in between. Well, it wasn't really a break, I just went to do my homework because I had to charge, as I said earlier. So yes, let's get started and let's try to finish Woozi. Hi guys, it's recording beta here again. I hope you missed me. So now I'm going to be moving on to the topics you guys suggested on my IG story. So let's get started. A lot of you guys were actually curious about how my life is and how school is and if I'm doing fine, which is really sweet. If you guys don't know, I am in my second last year of high school, so I am a junior or year 12 or grade 11, whatever you guys call it. So things have been stressful because, as I said, I'm in my second last year of high school, so we actually need to start thinking about universities and also planning what route you have to do in the future, and also just do well, because I'm doing IB right now, which is like your equivalent of APs and GCSEs and stuff. And IB, I think, is known to be a harder one because aside from the subjects, we also have to do extended essays, and we also have to do service, and we have this like extra subject called theory of knowledge. So yes, that's interesting as well. One thing I wanted to talk about though is I think a lot of classmates as well in my year are really sleep deprived and stressed, and because I've going to an art school, I don't care about my grades as much. Not saying I do bad on tests. I think I do okay or good on tests. It's just that a lot of people spend so much time focusing on grades that they sacrifice their health and sleep, and I witness this at school every day, just seeing like sleep deprived and sad teenagers roll up to school every morning all looking dead inside. So I really hope that, I think this is a serious problem as well, is that a lot of us teenagers are really stressed and we don't know about it, so we just kind of do it. So if you're on my Discord, you know that I like sending positive messages to the server. I at sakuraopal once in a while and tell everyone to take breaks. It's because I really think people don't care or disregard their health just for the sake of having a successful future, in quotes, successful future, because will you even have a future if you don't take care of your health? Yeah, that's for you to think about. So that's my whole thoughts on school. For my subjects wise, it was really tough in the beginning because it was really different from my previous year, like year 11. But I'm getting used to everything now and I'm getting the hang of things. Not saying everything is really easy and I'm soaring through all my subjects, no, but I do hand in all my homework and assignments on time and I do listen in class, so I guess I'm also a good student. My visual arts teacher also told me she subscribed to my channel and I am still trying to process that because I don't know how to feel about that. So yes, that's my whole opinions on school so far, but school is not the only thing in my life, so let's just talk about life in general. The cases are rising again in Hong Kong, which I am really sad about because that means I can't go to dance class. I really like to dance as well. If you guys didn't know, dancing is a great way to stay energized and healthy and just to exercise, you know. It's also an art form and I like art, if you couldn't tell already. Yeah, so also because of the cases, I don't know if we have to do online learning again. I don't want to do online learning again. I like seeing my friends and I feel like since I have so much work or I'm busy like all throughout after school, like I only get chances to interact with my friends at school, so it'd be really sad if we go back to online learning. Yes. The next topic you guys wanted me to talk about is insecurities about drawing. Believe it or not, I have insecurities as well. We all do, right? So mine isn't about the artistic ability. I've come to a point finally where I am proud of my artistic progress as an artist, but obviously I am still insecure about something, is that I only draw anime and K-pop fan art. Sometimes when people ask you what to draw, and this actually happened recently, I was talking to my dance teacher after the class ended, and I told her that I draw a lot, and then she asked me what do I draw, and then I just showed her my Instagram page, and at that moment I felt so ashamed that on my feed I didn't have any creative things and that I only had anime and K-pop fan art and that I only draw fan art and I don't have my own creations. I mean, I do, but I don't post about them and like people don't know about them and they're also in my head. I haven't drawn them physically because, you know, time, high school student, you know, yeah, so that's my insecurity. And people always expect artists to like have art about global issues and like talking about really important things in the world. And like every time they imagine artists, they imagine like Picasso and, you know, really amazing artists out there. And then there's just me drawing fan art, and then I just feel insecure and ashamed because that's the only thing I'm drawing. But I'll be working on that. I'll do more of my own stuff in the future, so watch out for that. I've been talking for a really long time now. The next topic you guys wanted me to talk about is music. I am actually a really big music nerd. I really want to study music theory and like create my own music in the future. But music in general is just a really big topic, right? I'll probably talk more about music in another video because music is a type of art as well, right? But I guess in this context, you guys wanted me to talk about what I listen to. So, as you can tell here, I listen to K-pop. I am only a carrot, I would say. I don't stan any other group, but I listen to a lot of other groups. I also really like G-Friend and KDA. And I think just standing a group takes a lot of effort. I don't have time to watch every single K-pop group's like interviews, variety shows, I don't know. They have so many things that it's really hard to keep up. And even as a carrot, I think I'm not like the best carer because sometimes I don't really know what's going on. I just click whatever is in my recommended. I don't actively look for updates, so I often just don't know what's going on. But I do watch Going 17, which is their weekly YouTube show. I don't know what to call it. Yeah. I also listen to J-pop. Danism is really great. I love their music so much. Kenshi Yonezu and Yoasobi are also artists that I listen to a lot because, you know, I'm a weeb, gotta listen to that Japanese music, am I right? And then I used to listen to a lot of Vocaloid as well and anime openings, but I haven't been as big as in the phase as I used to be. And yeah, I also listen to Chinese music just because I'm like, I listen to Korean and Japanese music. I'm Chinese. Shouldn't I be listening to Chinese music as well? So I've been trying to listen to more Chinese music recently. It's really different. I feel like a lot of Chinese songs are really slow, and you know, but it's also helping me practice my Chinese, like especially Mandarin, because we speak Cantonese here in Hong Kong. So yes, I used to listen to a lot of musicals as well. Right now, I really like listening to classical music or like orchestral stuff, like film scores, especially Ghibli film music. They're amazing. So yes, the speed paint's about to end, so I'm gonna dip and let the real Veda talk to you guys. So bye bye. Okay, thank you all so much for watching. Here is the finished Woozi. Subscribe, and my camera's out of battery. Bye bye.